Okay. Show me.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to the DutchC channel. Thank you very much for tuning in for a video about this here aeroplane. It is an aeroplane from Volantex RC. As you can tell, it's called the SABER 920. Now, you probably know Volantex from their sailplanes, motorized sailplanes, beginner FPV planes. I've got a Ranger 1600 for instance, which is also available in 2 meter. And this is obviously not a sailplane at all. This is a 3D plane. Yeah, I'm not completely sure if it's a very new model. I've seen videos about this plane from several months ago, but it was new at Banggood. Voila, here it is. And let me see, yeah, it comes without all these decals. I've added some decals of my own. And yeah, applying the decals is the biggest part of the building of this airplane. You have to glue in the tail, the horizontal stabilizer, and no, that's it. You have to glue in the horizontal stabilizer. And you have to glue in the hinges for the rudder. Now, this isn't an expensive airplane. There's a link in the description, go check it out. Even if you are not interested, you'll see that it's not an expensive plane. However, all hinges, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but all hinges are foam hinges, but backed up with plastic, live, real hinges. So that's luxurious, I guess. It's also has a very narrow fuselage, as you can see. It's almost a profile airplane, but still the lipo and the electronics are kept out of view, which makes it look a bit more scale, I guess. So that's nice. It also has tiny wheels. You need a very smooth field or a paved runway to take off and land from. And okay, let me see. I'm going to be flying it with my Jumper T16 in fly sky mode. So I have a fly sky receiver in the airplane. And I'll be using this here lipo, an 1800 Hyperion lipo 3S. And this is a high voltage lipo. So after this video you'll know if this airplane, the electronics of this airplane can handle high voltage. And with that all said and done, let's go and fly this sucker. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Always do a pre-flight check, of course. Right aileron, left aileron, elevator up, elevator down, rudder right, rudder left, and okay, yeah, throttle. Let's get it up in the air. Here we go. I have already flown this plane once, but it was far too windy. You wouldn't be able to hear from that video what I was saying. So, basically the only thing I could do in that video is hover it against the wind. So that wasn't a lot of fun. Okay, let's see what it flies like. It is a little bit tail heavy, which is basically what you want. Oh, it's also very touchy. Yeah, I guess that's also what you want in a 3D plane. Okay, you might have noticed that on the pictures, product pictures of this airplane, it has an extra tail little wing. They probably have some sort of name, which I don't know, but I've opted to not install it because it looks ugly. Maybe I'll try it in a second flight, who knows.
3 minutes.
I also have no idea what the flight time of this model is on this 1800. I'm flying it at 40% throttle now. Actually, to get it into a hover, it feels nose, well, probably in balance. It's not easy to get it in a hover. Yeah, it'll probably be easier to get it into a hover with the battery a little backwards. Okay, rudder authority.
2 minutes.
Oh, rudder authority is good. Could do with a little more rudder authority, so I'll try that next time. But it's definitely a nimble airplane. Yeah, ailerons, nice. It's not super aggressive, at least not the way I set it up. No, it's actually reasonably docile. The elevator is touchy. Maybe a little expo on the elevator, and I've got a mosquito on my nose. Damn it. Okay. Alright, so I guess the electronics of this airplane can indeed handle a high voltage lipo. I am now finding out that with this transmitter, the Jumper T16, I need either a neck strap or basically a different transmitter. The sticks are up high in the transmitter and I have a hard time precisely controlling the airplane because of that. Other than that, the RF performance is just fine. Climb out, yeah. Okay, so a vertical climb out at 80% throttle looked endless to me. But yeah, I need a little expo on my elevator, definitely. I'm flying it without any expo at this moment. And it's not difficult, but it looks jagged. Especially on the elevator. Might be a combination of the sticks being high up in the transmitter. The airplane is also pretty quiet. You won't be able to hear it much, I assume. You know what? I could try to land it in this field. On pavement it would obviously be reasonably be easy to land it, but I'm gonna try to set it down on its wheels, on its free wheels on this field. So let's try that right now. This is not a very smooth field. Nah, aha! Aha! Done? Okay, let's chance things a little too much and try to take off from that field. Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, I took off with the elevator 100% up, so that the tail would stay down. And from my first takeoff I already knew this plane has a very nice power to weight ratio. Oh, and you probably want to see a looping. Let's try a looping. Yeah, looping, yay. Huh, touch and go? Unintentional touch and go. Okay, so basically I've taken off from this field twice now. The first landing wasn't all that good looking, and that's probably because the elevator is kinda like touchy and stuff. Let's try it once more. Oops. Okay. This plane does not stall out at all. It is slightly hard to get it down. Yeah, it's a light plane. Okay. Damn it. Ah. Okay. Okay, well, we are still alive. Okay, so our aeroplane survived, and I did lose this wheel pants in my last landing. But again, this field is really rough. It's really not suited for a light airplane with small, puny little wheels like this one. So yeah, I'll have to re-glue that wheel pants, but other than that, I love the looks of this airplane for one, and it suits my channel colors. That's partly why I ordered it, I guess. But again, you tell me, does this look like a nice airplane? I think it does, and the price is reasonable. You can use your 3S lipos for it. Yes, a 2200 will definitely also fit, but I wanted to keep it light. Maybe on a windier day, the heavier lipo would actually be better. And maybe I'll do more videos about this airplane. If you're interested, hit me up a comment down below. Catch you on the next video. Bye bye.